Yeah, that was a really good game for us. Really proud of how we competed for 40 minutes. I thought we took some notes from the Syracuse game because in the second half of the Syracuse game, I thought we got better. And we obviously know we didn't play well in the first half, so we wanted to make sure we came out and we came out swinging and punched first and then continue to punch. So I think we did that. We took a lot of pride in playing in front of our hometown fans and playing on our court. Um, and we were able to, have a lot of poise, especially down the stretch when they closed the gap and it was a 5-point game. And nobody panicked. Everybody stayed together, kept moving the ball, and we were able to open it up and win by a pretty big margin. So it was a really good game for us.
We've talked a lot this year about consistency with the team. How significant is a wire-to-wire victory where you guys start strong, absorb some runs from Miami, but finish strong and never give up the lead for both players?
It's really important. I think that's been like our main goal all year was play for 40 minutes. And so to see it happen is just really inspiring, and it definitely gives us motivation going into postseason. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, just like Mo said, that was just something that we always been working on, and to see that we actually did that and executed it today, I feel like it was a great way to see it on the court.
Mo, you went down with that ankle injury at the end of the first half. How much pain were you in the second half? Was there any talk about you not playing? And then how did that impact your game for the rest of it? It seemed like you still moved pretty well out there.
Okay. It was pretty painful when I went back to the locker room. It's like something I've been dealing with since like a couple games ago. And so it's been nagging injury, but I was fine. I knew I was fine. I had like adrenaline, I feel like, because at first when I went back, I was like in a lot of pain. But then when I came back out, I was like, just don't even worry about it and just play. And I knew my team needed me, so I just laced my shoes up and went back out there.
Alexia, you have had to step up into more of a point guard role whenever Yanta isn't in the lineup, as was the case tonight. How have you kind of embraced that additional responsibility? You had 8 assists tonight.
And 0 turnovers.
Hey.
Like Coach Mike says, next woman up. I mean, I just have to do what I need to do for the team to be able to execute for the team, regardless if it's being at the point or being at the guard spot on the two. Play the same way, regardless of what I do. So.
You were able to build an 18-point lead in this game. What were you able to do well, and how did you do it? Coach.
Is this for me?
Yeah. Coach.
Yeah. Well, I mean, first of all, we started well. That was a huge thing. We were able to share the ball. We had 22 assists on 28 baskets, so we had the ball moving. They mixed in a little bit of zone early, and then they were primarily man-to-man. And so we just executed, and we were playing pretty good defense too. I mean, I thought our defense was good. I mean, they tried to isolate our bigs a little bit, and they're huge in there. But our bigs did a good job of fighting, and our guards did a good job of digging and helping out on rotation. So we just played on one accord, and I think that's why our lead continued to go. Now, when they went to that 1-3-1 defense, that stifled us a little bit. That's when they closed the gap. But once we got comfortable, understood the looks, and were really attacking it, then we opened it back up.
Any other questions for the players?
Yeah, you guys, Miami was kind of knocking at the door, and then you guys ended on a 14-0 run. What kind of kick-started that, and obviously how important was that in the end?
Yeah, I think she started with that. Coach Mox started with that when she said we had a lot of poise. We knew we had made a lot of turnovers up to that point, and we knew that the defense was stifling us. So we just figured we had to focus and just lock in for that next, I think it was 3 minutes in the third quarter where we had to just lock in, finish the quarter, and reset for the fourth. And so I think we all really just focused, and we all knew where each other were. We were all moving for each other. We're getting open, and we played together.
Yeah. Once we just settled down and actually figured out what we need to do to execute on offense, I feel like we just, like Mo said, we had poise towards the end, and we just went on the run. Yes.
Good job, y'all.
Yeah, one more question for you, Coach. You guys surpassed your ACC win total from last year with this win tonight. What kind of growth have you seen in the program and just in how you guys are able to get it done down the stretch now?
Yeah, I mean, we all want to win now, obviously. And I think a lot of, the community, everybody wants us to win now, but they've supported us even when we were up and down. But like I tell our players, progress is the process, right? So we just got to keep taking steps forward and making progress. And we're building. We're building a program, and that's not just a flip of the switch. So there's going to be some ups and downs, and we have some young guards that have played a lot of minutes, and they've never been through the ACC. So they learned, especially on that 6-game losing streak or whatever it was in the beginning of the ACC play. They learned a lot. They grew up a lot, and I think our team has grown together a lot. So we're getting better. We're getting better. I mean, does that mean we're going to win every game left? I would love to, but we're getting better, and I think that's really all I can ask. For them to just really stay in the fight, continue to be resilient, continue to be open-minded and learn, and we're going to continue to build this program and build our fan base even more and all that, and we're going to get to where we want to get to. I would love for it to be now, but I do understand that when you're building a program, sometimes it does take time. So I like the fact that we're growing, we're learning, we're coming together, we're putting together wins, and we put together some pretty good wins in the teams that we have beaten. So progress is a process. We just got to keep going.
Cheyenne Day-Wilson is one of the best three-point shooters in the ACC at just around 40%. You guys held her to 1 of 6 from 3 today. What did that take, and what kind of connected team defense did that take in order to produce that outcome?
It took us knowing our personnel. We say KYP. We try to force her into some of her deficiencies. She's a really, really good player. We had a lot of attention to detail on her, and a lot of attention to detail on their bigs. And our players were locked in, So there was a couple different people that guarded her throughout the game, and I thought we did a really, really good job of frustrating her early, taking away what she wanted to do. I mean, she hit some tough shots, but I thought we really locked into the game plan.
We've talked about the team finishing strong tonight, and obviously that was very important, but almost as important as starting the game strong. How great was that to see the team kind of set the tone early and kind of put Miami on the back foot in the first quarter?
Yeah, I mean, it was great. Like, I think this is probably, like I said, one of our best games, if not our best game, because we competed for 40 minutes. We started out good, punched. They punched back, and we just really had a lot of poise. I mean, the zone at the end kind of rattled us because they're big, and if you're a guard and you got 6'6" or 6'5" in front of you, that could be a little bit intimidating. But when we settled in and we understood what we were looking at, and also I moved Mo to the wing and then allowed Lex to bring it up, handle the pressure, Lex draw 2 people, hit Mo. Now Mo's attacking and being a playmaker from the wing. That really opened up some stuff for us too. And JJ did a good job of that too. So, I think we showed a lot of growth, a lot of poise, a lot of execution out of timeouts, and also just being able to adjust on the fly, things like that. So it was good.
Thanks, everybody.
All right, thanks.